York, baby!
Doppelhangers for 1,200.
Han van Meegeren got in trouble after selling Vermeer forgeries to Nazis, including this Luftwaffe bigwig.
What is back one?
Alex.
Was Goering?
Hermann Goering, yes.
Doppelhanger 1,600.
When these two venerable auction houses put up for sale the same Gauguin piece in the year 2000, the game was certainly afoot.
What is football?
Theodore.
What are Christie's and Sotheby's?
Yes.
In extremis 400.
This unit of measure.
What is Cuba?
What is a meter? To you, Theodore.
In extremis 800.
One of these visionaries.
What is vibe?
What is a seer? S-E-E-R. Theodore?
Animal maladies 800.
Here's Jimmy with the clue.
Although healthy now, these guys get regular ultrasounds and daily baby aspirins as gorillas in captivity. Especially the males are prone to this disease, CVD for short.
Stephanie?
What is the flu?
Cardiovascular disease.
Yes.
Animal maladies 400.
It's rare, but some snakes exhibit Ouroboros-like symptoms where they are compelled to eat their own this.
What is a snake?
Theodore?
What is a tail?
Yes.
Maladies 1200.
Psittacosis, also known as this bird fever, can also spread to people from ducks and
What is a
pigeons.
pallbearer? What is a pallbearer?
It's also known as parrot fever. Theodore, go ahead.
I was close.
Maladies 1600.
A major contributor to laminitis, which affects this part of a horse, is overfeeding.
What is the
Theodore.
belly?
What is a hoof?
Hoof, right.
Maladies 2000.
The skin condition mange is caused by these tiny arthropods.
What is
Theodore.
what is flu?
Fleas.
No. Stephanie
What is
Rhodes.
vibe?
What are mites? Back to you, Theodore.
Doppelhangers 400.
Wolfgang Beltracchi could imitate this artist's blue period. He was jailed for forgeries and now paints under his own name.
What is Franklin?
Alex.
Was Picasso?
Yeah.
Doppelhangers 800.
John Myatt was jailed for his forgeries, but today legally sells copies of famous art dubbed with this other F word.
What is forgery?
Theodore.
What is fake?
Fake, correct.
Doppelhangers 2000.
Elmer de Hory forged several of this French Fauvis master's works, including an odalisque.
What is serious?
Congra?
No. Theodore.
Who is Matisse?
Matisse, right you are.
All About Eve 400.
In Genesis, God puts Adam to sleep and removes this body part from which Eve is formed.
What is a rib?
Alex.
What is a rib?
Rib is right.
Eve 800.
Actress-singer Eve became a co-host of this CBS Chat Fest in 2017.
What is
Stephanie.
Linda?
What is the talk?
That's it.
Eve 1200.
Eve on season 2 of Killing Eve works for this British Foreign Intelligence Service.
What is CIA?
Theodore.
What is MI5?
No.
MI6.
Alex.
What is MI6?
That's it, yes.
All About Eve 1600.
Answer there. There we go. Well, you may benefit now. Theodore has a $2,000 lead over you.
I'll bet 3,000.
3 for the lead. In genetics, this Eve, named for part of maternal DNA, refers to the last common female ancestor of all modern humans.
What is fake?
What is mitochondrial Eve?
You are right.
Oh,
And you are now in the lead.
Secretary of State 1200.
I was fired in the year 2018, and the head of the CIA got my job.
what is F?
Theodore.
Who is Tillerson?
Rex Tillerson, yes.
Secretary of State 1600.
I traveled to 112 countries, the most of any secretary in history.
What is Hillary Clinton? Clinton.
The lady's name was Hillary Clinton. Theodore.
Secretary of State 2000.
Known for my shuttle diplomacy, I also helped resume U.S. diplomatic relations with Egypt.
What is
Stephanie.
Who
Sabaja?
is Kissinger?
Correct.
Secretary 800.
Answer there. And guess what? We have a tie again. You're tied at 7,200 with Alex, just 200 behind Theodore.
I'll wager 3,000.
Okay, here is the clue. I opposed slavery and got us what would be an entire state, though no one appreciated it at the time.
What is Hong Kong?
Hurtful.
What is Hong
Who
Kong?
is Seward?
Seward is right, yes. You're at 10,200. No more daily double. Pick again.
Secretary of State 400, please.
I did enough stuff to have a D.C. area airport named for me.
What is Ford?
Alex.
Who is Dulles?
John Foster Dulles. Good.
Kids TV 1200.
Dudes, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and this party-loving guy.
Who's Spider-Man?
Who is Michelangelo?
He's the one.
400, please. TV.
A magical young unicorn and her friends live in Equestria on this TV show.
Who's Bugs Bunny?
Friendship is magic.
Who's Bugs Bunny?
Alex.
What is My Little Pony?
Good.
In Extremis 1200.
This quality deserving of esteem.
Who is
And the word is merit. Alex.
In Extremis 1600.
This bishop topper.
who is
What is a mitre? Alex.
In Extremis 2000.
And the Lord said unto David, Go and do this to the Philistines and save Keilah. Stephanie.
What is
What-
Smite?
That's the word.
TV 800, please.
A boy named Ryder leads this program's plucky pups who pine for professions like policemen.
who's Peter Pan?
Alex?
What is Paw Patrol?
You were right.
Kids TV 1600.
On PBS, he's the science kid.
Who is Joe
Stephanie?
Biden?
Who is Sid?
Yeah.
2000 TV.
This German Shepherd was a kid's favorite in the 50s
Who is
and
that?
returned as a canine cop in an 80s and 90s show.
Who is Lassie?
Theodore?
Who is Scruff McGruff?
No.
Who is Lassie?
Who was Rin Tin Tin. Now the last clue in All About Eve. A 2019 London stage production of All About Eve starred Lily James as Eve and Gillian Anderson as her, the Betty Davis role.
Who is Donna Moreau?
And that role was Margot Channing. All righty.